And she summarizes the book, says the truth about what it takes to be successful while staying true to yourself. Pretty much ties with what the word of God talks about. God was talking to Joshua. He says, you will have good success, not just success, but good success, right? It's about making it in life without losing yourself, without losing yourself. That's what we talk about when we say that. I love the way James C. Collins talks about it. It says, talks about the genius of the hand, A-N-D, and the tyranny of the whole. Most people would say, and this is what we, ignorant people, ignoramus will tell you, you can either be rich or go to heaven. You can either be rich or be righteous. Those are immature people, immature minds, lazy people, right? It's not about whole, it's about hand. You can be rich and be righteous. You can go to heaven and be wealthy. You can be successful and be a good person. You don't have to be a bad person to be successful, right? That's true. That's where life runs, right? It's not easy. I don't spend time here telling you about things that are easy. I don't do the easy. I do possible. I don't do easy. I do possible. It is not easy, but it is possible. And that's why I do it, right? I don't do easy. Nothing I do is easy. I do it because it's possible, right? It's possible to be rich, very rich, and be a good person. You can have both of them. It's not a whole, it's a hand, right? So what we're going to talk about today, first of all, part of it is, this whole chapter is talking about the intersection between intentionality and luck. And last week I said, luck or serendipity is universe or God reward for those that are intentional, those that do the right thing, those that are proactive, those that live life the way it should be lived. Luck, what you call luck, is a reward. The universe rewards you with luck. Everyone calls it luck, right? But it is not luck. It is a reward for your being diligent, for your being intentional, for your being conscious, for your being committed, for your being diligent. What people call luck is the reward of the universe, is God's reward for you doing the right thing, living life the right way, right? Also, we'll call it serendipity, right? Try and define luck a bit, right? Saying it's, something you don't expect, but so luck, but you can make it happen. You just have to follow the principles of success. Those that find luck on their way is because they followed the right principle, right? They follow the footpath of those that have made it, and luck keep them on the way, right? Luck will not meet you when you sit down being idle. Luck will not meet you when you're down there being depressed, and being so sorry me, or you sit down waiting for some destiny help to come and help you. That's stupid. That's a, you have to step out. You have to do all that you can do with all that you have, right? When you do what you can do with what you have, luck will meet your way. A teacher will appear, a helper will appear, because God only supports those that are busy. God only supports those that are using already what they have, right? Not waiting for, just like the parable was seen of the talents. And the guy went to bury it. God didn't meet him on the way. He didn't make anything. He was a wasteful person, right? But the other people sold what they had, and they got more. And to them, more was given. But to the one that did not use well what he has, even that which he has was taken away from him, right? So that's a summary, for the chapter. But what we want to talk about here is the fact that you must get on the right road, right? It's not just about getting out, but you must know where to get out to, right? It's that popular saying would say, fish where the fish are. And your fish, my fish are different. So your fish we're talking about. So you have to also know what is the fish that I'm gunning for in life, right? What is the product I'm gunning for in life? What is the market segment I'm gunning for in life? What are the people I'm gunning for in life? That determines where I go to meet them. right? You cannot go to A when your fish is in B, right? You have to target your market segment. You have to know your market segment. I love it. One of my mentees, I'll call him, right? Mike, out in the UK right now, studying, and he was just giving an example of market segmentation. And he was even lecturing, helping his own professor. Professor had written a book, and she said the book is for everybody. And she wasn't making sales because she wrote a book for everybody. Because first of all, our book was expensive. Not everybody can afford it. Not everybody will understand what she's written. Not everybody's even interested in what she has written, right? So she was just helping her, get more sales on her book by saying you need to target the right audience. First of all, you have to determine who are the people that you are targeting. What are the people? What's the purpose? What's the intent of your book, right? And he was having to help, because don't forget again, it's because knowledge is not power. You might know everything you need to do in this life is useless. It's your ability to use it that makes a difference. It is applied power, knowledge that is power. Knowledge, just your head, is potential power. Real power is your ability to use it, your ability to apply it in the issues of life. That is when power is exerted, right? So you need to know what is it that you're targeting, and that needs to be your focus. That's where you need to go, right? So it's about taking your marketing message or whatever it is you want to sell to the market, take it to the market where the buyers want to buy the buyers are interested in what you have to sell, right? So you need to know. And that's what we're going to talk about, your purpose. You need to know your purpose. You need to know what you're trying to target. What's your vision? What's your mission, right? That's important. A lot of people go about life, they don't know the vision or mission they have for their lives. And they're just shooting blanks, right? They're wondering why they're not succeeding. You're not succeeding because you don't know your vision. You don't have a vision. You don't have a mission. You're trying to do everything. You're doing the follow the followers game, right? So there's no differentiation, and people are wondering, why should I buy from you when I can buy from that? It's probably cheaper, easier, I'm friendlier to this person. You don't have a brand because you're just doing what every other person is doing. So yeah. So first thing, like I said, is you need to know your market. You need to know your customers. You need to know what you want to achieve, right? You need to have a vision, for yourself. For instance, I started this farm business, right? And I had to step back and ask myself, what was the vision for it? What's the mission? What are we trying to accomplish? And I get more clarity as I was preparing for this, even on that, even though I'd done the groundwork, I had to set my mind right for a vision. We're not just into farming, we're in farming for a reason, right? The first reason is we want to change lives. Right, we already set as a goal to modernize the village where our farm is, right? So we're modernizing the village, right? So we're farmers, but we're farmers for a reason, for a purpose, not just for farming, not just to make money, but the impact that we are set to do by reason of that, right? I already told the village, hey, I ain't gonna be bringing more money here. It's gonna have to be what we make here that we're gonna use to develop you guys, right? I've gone ahead to put a seed on ground. I've given them a borehole, right? But the plan is we'll make money and we use that money to develop the village, to develop the people, to change their lives. That's the intent that we have, in that, right? So we had to set a goal, right? I didn't want to set a goal for just money. Money is useless, right? Money is useless. You can't eat money, right? Money is only good for the things money can do. If all you're chasing is after money, you're not going to have energy, right? You need to set your mind on what is it that money can do that I want money for, right? For us, is to be able to change lives, right? Modernize that village and also affect other lives, right? I already spoken to different other people that hopefully if we make money, we'll change lives, right? we've started an NGO, registered an NGO for just that purpose, right? To change lives, to affect people's life, to leave a dent of our existence in this life, right? We're investing in farming, but it's not for farming, but it's to be able to change lives, right? So that's our vision, right? So our mission is to change lives, right? Yeah, our vision is I see those people being developed, right? Being helped, and our mission is just in that line, to change lives, to affect lives, and you need to have one. So every decision we make is around that. I'm putting a lot of money into this, right? As an investment. This is not a small business, and it's not small scale, right? By no way is it small with all that I've invested into it. But it's because I see a picture that is bigger than what most people can see, right? I see that impact that we're intended to have, right? You need to have that. That gives you energy. That helps you to be faithful, to be committed in what you're doing, right? So the journey doesn't take care of itself. You have to plan it. That's what John Maxwell tells us, right? None of this will take care of itself, right? I have to plan for it, right? People get surprised as I deplete money and more money appears, right? It's because I have to plan for it, right? I have to take some risk, because I have a vision, I have a mission, right? It's not going to take care of itself. It's not going to do all of that itself. My farm manager would want me to have a vehicle for him right now, but he has no clue, what the total plan is and what money availability is, right? I know what is coming. I need to plan it such that we finish the project. We don't get halfway and we're stuck. Right. So I know where the money's coming from. I know what has been taken, and I have to do the planning. I have to define the cash flow planning. I keep on ringing that we need to make money. We're not right now. The little we're making, with the immediate market cannot give us what we want, but we have a plan for it. We have a plan for it. We have a plan to go to the market where we will make a difference, right? It's not appearing right now, but there is a plan for it, right?